Hello and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, and we have a mercenary offer right here to join the Tomb Kings, and that is exactly what I am going to do. This is also going to nullify a lot of the negative relation that we potentially have with a number of other factions, but we are of course now going to be at full-on war with a lot of different people. So let's just take a quick look and see exactly who we are at war against. It looks as though we are at war against the Night Goblins and indeed the High Elves, who are apparently having some issues with Araby. And Araby is attempting to indeed take this town over here. Okay, very interesting. Well, I think personally for me, I would like to fight a couple of Night Goblin vassals. So let's head on over there, shall we? So we're in a battle against a couple of camel raiders. Obviously this isn't really going to provide us with a huge amount of renown or anything like that, but generally I am looking for any opportunity that I can to maximize or at least indeed gain a little bit of experience here and there. Doesn't really matter where we get it from, but as long as we get it from somewhere, then we are going to be absolutely fine, and we're going to be getting some pretty cool things. Now, I am going to obviously be leveling up to 30 in this episode, or at least I hope so. Very much depends, obviously. Depends on whether we go into a dungeon, or whether I get a lot of kills in battles and so on. And I mean, you could see here, I'm getting some pretty decent hits, and they're getting me 1150 experience every single kill, which is exceptionally good, of course. Now, if I could just continue getting these, I mean, that's the funny thing. Warband, they do generally tend to do that thing. I mean, but it happens in Bannerlord as well, obviously, but generally they do that thing where when you start to get to around level 30, things slow down dramatically, and the amount of experience that you need is exponentially increased, which obviously is a little bit annoying, but we can't really do much about that. Anyway, that is indeed going to be it for this particular battle, and then we can move on in to Night Goblin territory, and hopefully we'll get our hands on a vassal that we might be able to defeat. And there it is, 8 renown for us right there. Actually, not even entirely bad. And look at my... Whoa! Okay, I became a mercenary, and all of a sudden my my company size has increased dramatically. Okay, yeah, so we should probably do something about that. I did manage to find a potion seller, by the way, in my off-screen time, which was very, very nice. Not entirely sure how I'm even lucky enough to get those kinds of things, but yeah, that's always nice. Anyway, let's make sure that our units actually have some pretty decent level ups as well here. We're going to go for some Screaming Skull Throwers. Apparently people say that those are kind of good, so I'm thinking, hey, why not? Let's try them out a little bit. And otherwise, let's see. Okay, so I am level 28. Okay, so we're only 2 levels away from being able to do this. Let's go for some strength. And I'm thinking right now that I actually want to get a little bit in... Yeah, no. We'll go with some. Okay, we'll go with some in Constitution, even though it is maybe not the most vital skill, but I'm thinking about what else we could get, and the only other thing I could think of was inventory management, and in that case, I don't think we really need it as it's not a requirement. We don't need it super badly or anything like that. But I'm thinking that Constitution keeps us in the fight for a lot longer, in my opinion, and I think that's going to be really, really nice for us. Okay, so I'm going to actually just go over here and attack these Night Goblins, and we're going to see just how, maybe how difficult the Night Goblins are going to be, because these guys are Night Goblin hackers, and I have no idea anything about Night Goblins for the most part. I've used Goblins in the past. I did play in a Goblin series. I have a Goblin series, of course, and I was, having a whale of a time with that particular character. However, I don't remember really very much about the Goblins themselves. So, yeah, that's obviously a little bit of a problem, isn't it? But maybe, I think these guys, considering there's 50 of them, they're probably not going to be super, super powerful. Although, to be fair, they did just eliminate one of my skeletal knights, which is a big issue. Okay, let's be a bit careful here. Oh no. Okay, no, that's fine. Not a problem. Very good. Oh yeah, we're dodging everything right now. Very nice. Okay, how much are we getting? 840. Okay, so these are less high tier than the camel raiders. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's just because they're cavalry or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure how the experience is really calculated, but doesn't really matter. There's many more of these. We are losing a couple of skeleton knights here, which is not exactly great. Oggy Boggy has leveled up, which is fantastic, which means that we may indeed be able to get him more strength. And that's exactly what we want. We need to get him to 9 strength so that he can finally use the crossbow that we have in our inventory. Hopefully that's going to be good at least. Okay, so there we go. Lazarus has also leveled up. Yeah, Lazarus is actually getting some pretty nice kills. Ooh, hello, boss Smugit, or should we say Smug Git? And let's see if we can. Yeah, I need to attack this guy. I need to attack this guy really, really badly, but I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to. All right, well, let's go for that additional point in strength here. And then we'll get some... no, I don't even know what to go for, to be honest. I mean, magic control is not actually going to help him at all in this case. I guess some iron flesh? I don't know. I mean, basically, as soon as he gets that event... he's going to have a great time. You know, he's going to be able to cast spells and he's going to be able to do damage using that. And that's going to be a very, very different experience for him and for us indeed as well. Okay, so let's actually see. I'm moving at 5.9. He's moving at 4.3. I'm moving so much faster. I'm even moving faster than this guy. So if I can... Oh, what? He's deciding to attack us? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Does he have much better troops than I do? Oh, no. As I said to you in a previous episode, if you take a look at the renown value and you see exactly how much the renown you're going to get for a particular fight, then you know how difficult it's going to be. Okay, so we are going to play this very cautiously right now. I don't think... let me see what I have. Yeah, I have basically nothing. I mean, I've got 8 cavalry, 8 archers, and the rest of my people are all infantry, which is really not very good, but... it's gonna have to do. Oh, they have trolls. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be very, very difficult. Oh, they've got Doom River trolls? They really have Doom River trolls? That's super, super bad. Okay, I'm gonna tell my cavalry to charge in here. And we're gonna have to get our archers out the front. Squig Riders as well. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe do something against them. Nope, okay. Let's tell them to go for... let's tell them to stand closer, actually. Tell my guys to stand closer a little bit. I could do some damage to these guys. Kill him, kill him. Yes, yes, that was the Smug Git. Immediately. Yes, immediately he was eliminated. Fantastic. Okay, I like that. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's try and kill the troll. I think we've already avoided a massive amount of damage. Oh, 4,900 experience for that guy. 4,900 just for that one fellow. That is absolutely perfect. Let's tell these guys to charge in now if I haven't already done that. There we go. Night Goblin boss. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And if we can... there we go. Nice. Okay. No, we absolutely destroyed. We absolutely 100% destroyed. Thankfully, these Doom Diver River Trolls, they didn't do anything of what they normally do, which is to bombard us, because they were trying to target me, as far as I'm aware. They were targeting me, and they weren't really doing anything else in regards to bombarding our own troops. And that is, in my opinion, the reason why we had such a good time. And there indeed is the victory. 14 renown is our reward for that. Absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, the fellow did manage to escape. However, we did get the opportunity to free this guy. And he's obviously very, very pleased with us right now. And we... oh yeah, this is exactly the reason why I actually wanted to do this. Look at this. We're getting so many really, really good troops. And I am over the moon that we were able to find this guy, to be honest, because otherwise, well, we would have been running around with our relatively basic army. You know, it's not a terrible army by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely basic in comparison to what we have now. And this guy is actually, yeah, no, he's not running from us, but he is kind of contemplating whether he should attack us or not. So that's exactly what we want them to do, isn't it? You know, most of the time we always want to try to make the enemy question their actions We do not want them. Oh, that guy's from me. Oh, never mind. Okay. He just... I was like, oh yeah, that guy's an enemy, isn't he? No, no. No, that was one of my companions. And he just got himself absolutely slaughtered instantaneously. That's great. Alright, how many do we have here? Okay, so we just got this guy. I love the fact that we can use the battle map in this particular situation. Because if I couldn't, then it would be a little bit annoying to find the enemies. There we go, level 29. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The only problem that we are now going to face, of course, is that we don't really have a huge amount of cash, but that's the reason why I've been investing in a lot of enterprises, because the enterprises are obviously going to offset a huge amount of the weekly wage that we are no doubt going to be having very, very soon. Oh, hello. Gonna take one of these, thank you. Basically, Lich Priests, fantastic units. We want as many of those as we can get our hands on, so I am trying to look out for those as much as possible. There we go. All right, let's do this. We don't even need any food as far as I'm aware, which is quite funny. I'm going to sell the Tomb King sword now because there's basically no point in keeping it, and we'll just buy these two so that we can have 6 mounts. That is the maximum, that is the most efficient amount of mounts that you can have in your inventory to speed yourself along. So that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, do we have... No, we don't have any tournament here or anything like that, so we are just going to make our way over here and actually just upgrade. Let's upgrade a couple of things. Let's get some Tomb Guards here, Screaming Skull Throwers. Get some of these guys. Let's see. I don't really like Horse Archers. We're going to go for the other one. And then this fellow is obviously automatically upgrading himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to leave him the way it is. Not sure if I really like that, to be honest, but the thing is, yeah, I don't know. I mean, what is he actually using right now? Is he using a one-handed or something like that? I think he might be using a one-handed. Let me actually just take a quick look. No, yeah, he is. He's using the Paladin sword. So technically, what we would need to do is we would need to... Well, he's got 3 in Power Strike already. Okay, I was going to say we should level up his Power Strike, but no, he's actually doing pretty fine. We could get him some Iron Flesh, but then I'm also thinking about engineering, because if we ever become, you know, a little bit more than just a mercenary, we could potentially, this is not obviously a given here, but we could potentially become a vassal and then maybe besiege something, and then we could obviously create our own faction. As I said, I think that the gateway to becoming, well, shall we say the easiest way for us to onboard ourselves into becoming our own faction is to do mercenary, vassal, then our own faction with one of the fiefs that we've captured. So generally that's kind of what I am leaning towards at the moment. I think that's probably going to be pretty nice. So that's what we'll do. So let's just, you know, take it easy, shall we? Let's just take it easy a little bit, because we did have an exceptionally good fight on our hands there. I'm going to make my way back to Xandri though. Let's just be careful here. I don't want to run into any goblins if I can help it by mistake, because we obviously do not want to fight someone that we're not planned on fighting. Okay, wait. We just need to look here. Yep, there we go. There's the farmer. That's who I wanted to find, because basically I saw this guy here and I was like, oh, okay, this is really nice. This is, as I said, a strategy that you can use to increase your renown gain rather significantly. And the reason why I want to do this, obviously, is just because I feel like, hey, why would I waste the opportunity, right? Because basically, this is how it works. You do a battle, you gain a certain amount of renown, and then you do a village infestation, and you get that exact same amount of renown. So generally, because we did a fight just now and got 14 renown, I believe, didn't we get 14 renown, something like that? We should technically be gaining 14 renown from this particular fight. And this is so much easier than what we just had. So this is going to be very, very nice and simple. Let's actually see. Yep, there we go. That's the final kill. And let's see what we get. There it is. 14 renown, as you saw. Yeah, fantastic. Very, very nice. I'm not going to recruit anyone from here, I don't think. I don't think that's particularly... actually, you know what? Should I? I need to have a look at something real fast. Let's look at the weekly budget. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, I have... oh, my mercenary payment is actually not even entirely bad. I was kind of a bit worried about it, to be honest, because I thought to myself, oh yeah, mercenary, probably gonna pay us nothing. That's usually how it is, dependent on the mod, of course. But yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, otherwise, I did actually just get a wine press in Iron Rock, which is the orc town. And I'm very much hoping. Oh, there we go. There, that's actually quite funny that popped up just now. But yeah, we're still gaining gold. That's all that we really need to be concerning ourselves with. You know, we basically just need to know, oh, are we going to be gaining anything? Yes, no, and then that's it. Because as you can no doubt tell, that was pretty good. You know, we're gaining money, and we have a wonderful army, and an army that is capable of dealing with some pretty strong vassals. I mean, you saw that guy. He had so many trolls in there. And, well, let's just say that you don't generally want to fight against goblins when they have that many trolls. I didn't even look at their composition, which was probably a mistake to begin with. But I kind of felt, hey, you know what? This is probably our best opportunity to fight a vassal, even though we outnumbered him dramatically. I mean, come on, you know, we definitely outnumbered him so incredibly massively that, well, it was pretty obvious that we were going to have a good time, I think. But once I saw all those trolls, I thought, oh no, that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Yes. So I was a little bit concerned that we might have some issues as soon as I saw those. But after they were basically wasting their attacks, you know, because they were throwing their explosives towards me, and it basically wasn't doing anything at all. As you can see, look at this. This is the reason why we want to get Lich Priests. Look at my speed right now. Look at my movement speed. Look at my movement speed. Look at that. And that is exactly the reason why you want to get Lich Priests. Because they do this. They literally make you run like the wind. And it is so incredibly fun. It really is. Okay, so I don't really want to take anything too much here. Yeah, that was not really worth it. So it's good to know that we don't really fancy ourselves to going and fighting, you know, goblin warbands and stuff like that. Oh! Wait a minute. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know. We could potentially take this and then become a vassal straight up. I don't know whether I really want to do that though, because here's the funny thing. If we become a vassal and we take this, and then we decide to make our own faction, we are basically shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. Because this is right on the border of the Tomb King's territory, and if we upset them by creating our own faction, and indeed, you know, seceding from them, they're going to be very annoyed, and they're going to be coming after us. And I think that might be a problem. So, I'm a little bit in two minds, you know? I'm a little bit in two minds about that. So, not entirely sure if we want to do it that way. Maybe we want to do it a little bit of a different way here. In other words, maybe what we want to do... Can this guy actually come out and fight me? But yeah, anyway, what I would like to do, potentially, is weaken or see that something else is weakened. Like, for example... wait a minute. Something... Aha! This is being besieged right here. Okay. So, we're going to go over here. And we're going to see how many goblins are here. Because they could be doing a campaign. I'm pretty sure they're on a campaign right now. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of people. Okay, wait. Hello there. He doesn't have any trolls at all. But he does have some pretty good troops in general. So this might be a problem. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually do something here. Okay, he's actually traveling away from us. He's... Wait. These guys want to fight me over here as well. Okay, you know what? Let's fight this guy. Okay, wait a minute. He's got someone helping him? This guy? From that far away? Okay, that's... What? That's kind of weird, but now what? Okay, this is really confusing. I'm actually not entirely sure what's going on with that, because this guy is basically the same exact range from the other fellow, and I'm not getting his help. You know, he's not helping this fellow now, which is really strange, because I would have expected them to help each other, but apparently the other guy does not care. Apparently the other guy does not care at all, and he's just like, oh, whatever, you know. That is quite funny. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, look at how fast we're moving right now. I'm moving as fast as these spider riders. That just goes to show exactly everything I have said in the past. I have said that, you know, basically, Tomb Kings with spellcasters become S tier. You know, they are so strong with their enhancements. And it's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. And they're not even, as far as I'm aware at least, they're probably not even using the most powerful spells available, but you see exactly how strong this is. All of my infantry are moving at the speed of light. And you know, hilariously enough, they literally just cast that spell. As you see there. Nearby allied troops have fighting ability augmented. Yes, very nice indeed. And look at that, we basically lost nothing at all. And I don't know whether to actually... Do I want to recruit this? I mean, not recruit this. Do I want to capture this guy or not? Because from my perspective, I'm kind of feeling to myself, hey, not really. Not really. Let's let him go. And we're going to gain reputation. And now I'm going to just show you something real fast. Because, not this. Because the thing is, when you gain reputation, it very much depends on what kind of character you're playing. As you can see right here, my character reputation at the moment is -9. The reason why I have -9 is because we are technically known as an evil character. Technically, Tomb Kings are counted as an evil faction or an evil culture or whatever. And so as a result, in Warsword Conquest's case, whenever you gain honor, which is what honor is in the base game, you are indeed gaining negative reputation. Negative reputation means that you're doing a good job when it comes to evil characters. That's just something that I wanted to clear up, because a number of people in the past have gotten confused about that, and I just thought I'd explain it. Hopefully that has cleared things up a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Anyway, let's see if we can maybe get someone to come over here, because obviously this guy made his way over here, and I'm actually kind of wondering what's going on with that. This guy is obviously not wanting to fight us. Okay, do you want to fight? Oh, he does! Hello there, sir! Alright, yeah, no, he definitely doesn't want to fight, but I'm going to force him into it, I guess. And we're just going to level up some more of these guys. There we go. Get some more of those. Let's move these guys up here. There we are. Alright, fantastic. So let's actually... Oh, no. Okay, no, we're actually, you know, let's not do that. Thankfully, I could actually leave. Okay, wait. How fast am I actually moving right now? I'm moving at 5.7. Okay, the goblins are surprisingly not caring too much. As you can see right here, they are not caring at all about fighting me right here. I'm not entirely sure why. They seem to be... Maybe they're... Are they afraid of us? Surely not. We have a battle advantage of -1 right now, which kind of says to me that we are at a disadvantage. I mean, very clearly we are at a disadvantage in some way or another. Okay, let's be a little bit careful about these guys. They can actually kill us really, really quickly because I don't have ward save or anything like that. Thankfully, they are just getting absolutely murdered, though. Nice hit. Nice hit. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay, let's tell my cavalry to charge in. Tell my infantry to charge in as well. We need to eliminate these guys as fast as possible, because if we don't, they're going to be running around and being annoying in the way that cavalry do. They are very good at that. Let's kill this guy. There we go. I don't have enough riding skill to be able to ride these spiders. But nice. There we go. All right. That's what I like to see. And yeah, Screaming Skull Throwers, as you can quite clearly tell, they basically are grenadiers almost, by the looks of things. I actually wonder, do they have friendly fire? I don't think so, right? I don't think they have friendly fire. But anyway, let's try and get level 30, shall we? Let's go for it. Yep, let's go for it. Oh, yeah, let me kill that recruit for 190 experience. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? Come on, Skellyton the Bellyton. You can get a lot more experience than just 150. Or however much it was. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're getting a little bit unlucky here, aren't we? Indeed. Yes. Yes. That is somewhat sad. Well, never mind. That is indeed a victory for us. Wow, that was exceedingly simple. I guess it might literally just be because we did rescue those extremely powerful units. I mean, you've seen that, right? You saw that we recruited those guys and they were really strong. And there we go. Alright, we got Lord Albertus leveled up as well. And he's obviously not going to be leveling up automatically, but he is going to become a death priest or something like that. He becomes something really, really cool. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to spec him into trainer skill here, and I'm probably going to spec him into... I actually don't know. I think personally for me, I'd like to spec him into pathfinding. I know that sounds a little bit stupid maybe, but I only have 3 and it's me that's doing it. And he has a lot more intelligence than I do. So it would be kind of nice if we had the opportunity to get just a little bit faster. You know what I mean? Ah, yes. A bit of a problem here though. We don't have enough money to be able to level up our troops. That is a very basic issue, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so let's just make our way over to Khemri and see what I can do here. Oh, am I literally being attacked? Okay, let me tell you. I've been attacked by bandits a grand total of 3 times in the last 30 minutes, as far as I can remember. Because as soon as I started playing earlier, I was attacked. And then when I was recording, I was attacked again. And again. And again. And I was like, what? Are you serious? That's crazy. Okay, so wait a minute. Yeah, it's quite funny as well, because these do give some pretty decent experience, but they are really not what I wanted to do going into this town. I wanted to go into the marketplace so that I could level up some of my Screaming Skull Throwers. But yes, there we go. We're done now at least. Well, we did get 480 gold and a cavalry bow, which I suppose is relatively decent, but yes. Trade skill is something that we definitely need to level up as well. We really do not have any trade skill, so maybe it would have been good to level up Albertus in trade skill. Maybe that would have been a better idea, because he does have a significant amount of charisma. But I'm also thinking about just finding a companion that has trade skill, to be honest. Maybe that's a better idea. I mean, we could level this guy into trade skill, for example. He's a generic skeletal companion. I don't know what he's actually good at, but usually they have a significant amount of charisma, and as you can see, he does. He's got 15 in actual fact, so what we could do is we could get him intelligence as his main stat, and then we could just have him level up trade as his main thing, you know? And then otherwise, what else could we do? I'm actually wondering right now. Maybe we could do some Weapon Master. We could do some Iron Flesh, Power Strike. I think we'll do Power Strike. What does he seem to be good at? I don't even know. I guess we'll just build him however we like, to be honest. Let's go for some Weapon Master as well. And then we'll just go for some Iron Flesh or something along those lines. That sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? Yeah, Power Strike is not really going to level up at all by the looks of things. However, if I level up his intelligence, I kind of just want him to max trade as fast as possible. So I think, you know what? I'm going to change his attribute to charisma. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to change... We're going to change Power Strike over to Persuasion. Let me just see for a real quick second. Persuasion sometimes changes. No, Persuasion is an intelligent... okay, yeah, so it's an intelligence-based skill in Warsword Conquest. Sometimes it's Charisma, sometimes it's Intelligence, dependent on the mod, so I was a little bit unaware. But otherwise, there we go. Alright, fantastic. We can now level up all of these, and I am now, once again, out of money, which is fantastic. But yeah, this guy's going to be leveling up very, very quickly, because he is indeed level 1. And hopefully we're going to be able to get some really cool things with him. And otherwise, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.